guys hear me all right? Yeah, that's more like it. My name is Lorn. I live in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Signed to Brain Feeder, Ninja 2. I know you guys are surrounded with Ableton and Reason and whatnot, but to produce I use Logic. I'm kind of shooting in the dark with this, to be honest, so I figured I'd take you through a typical session of mine, and if you have any questions or whatever, you know, just ask. With this is one of my newer tracks from my next album. It's called Ghost. How many of you work with Logic, if any of you? Anyway, 3 dudes. Alright. Well, I perform live with Logic, but to produce, I'm too fucking stubborn to use Ableton. So everything I make, I have to render out and bring back into Ableton, which, you know, Diz sort of covered, I think, as far as the pre-processing. But, yeah, we'll just play some of this. A lot of this is unfinished. A lot of this won't be on any final album or on any MP3. This is kind of just the way I work, and just to get that set straight for now, this main segment right here in Logic is typically when I make a tune, this is what you're gonna hear, and then if there's something after this, I wasn't drunk enough after that. So before this, sometimes I just send that all backwards, but this is definitely something that wasn't in the main track, and I don't remember about that one. So we'll just play this and see how it sounds. In kind of similar terms as Ableton and Reason and Cubase or whatever else you're using to produce, you know, the ideas are similar. You know, these are channel strips. This is a set of drums. I'm just too fucking stupid to title this. Too stupid to title that. All these unknowns, like, I don't know. I just remember at the end of the night, like basement bass, cool. So that's probably the bass. But yeah, so there's like a, you know, main fader strip, main master strip here. But the arrangement's the same, like, you know, what is this? I'm stupid at counting too. I'm stupid at a lot of shit. But, we'll just keep going, see how this sounds. And then the main track, we'll get it going here in a second. This is one of the newer ones from my next album. This is a really early version, it's called Ghost. Let's see. So we got some weird surge synth going in here, a little low pass going on. And as you can see, it's a complete fucking mess. Go into the automation. that's pretty much the gist of everything, I guess. I don't know. But my main thing is layering drums. I can't stress how fucking important it is to me to layer some drums. Let's just start with this. I don't even know what this is. So I guess just some subby, off-kilter shit. What's this one? Just some snares with a plug-in on it to make it a little bit wide. You know, so you have a foundation with the first track here. You have a foundation with everything sort of centered and subby, and then this one just sort of spreads out on the sides to make shit a little bit more important, maybe. This one. Like, that sounds pretty fucking stupid on its own, but once you blend it in and like smash it in with everything else, it sort of gets some real fucking character, I think. Man, I don't normally do this if you so like a snare with a lot of compression on it. Sort of like breathing almost. Another sort of central kind of thing, and what else we got? Yeah, let's play it again. So that's basically the drums. What you see here is 7 layers just on the drums, and they're not even complex. They're not even, you know, that dynamic or anything, and I can go in here and edit every column, like you see in Ableton. I think. You can't see that. It's too fucking low to the ground. Bring that up. You guys see that?
Yep.
Yeah. So just like in Ableton, when you write your drums here in Logic, I'm doing the same shit. So whatever I have selected here, that's exactly what you're gonna see. So that's basically the breakdown. But I think the most important part for me is once you've gotten all of that down, to sort of give it a final touch, you know what I mean? Something to make it sound your own. And for myself, I use BT analog track box. I don't know if you see that. They did not pay me to come here, I guarantee you. I don't think I paid to get that. But one of these days I might. So basically on the entire output, this is on my master. This is what gives it the final fucking, like, you know, balls, if you will. So on the input, I've got the input going way in hard at, like, you know, maybe 2.5, 2.9. So it's coming in way hot. It's redlining until it reaches this. And then from here, I can sort of give it some character. And to be honest, I'm pretty deaf in my left ear. And hearing in my right ear is pretty shitty. So I turn up the highs and I turn up the mids, give it some character. There's also a bit of, no, there is a compression going on. So it's just basically the master is overdriven and the EQ is going a little hot in the mids and the highs. And if we turn that off, I don't know if you guys can notice, but I can definitely fucking notice. You know, it puts a little spit in the mix. It's, you know, it's a bit unsavory, you know what I mean? And a lot of people would tell you not to do that, or an engineer might get pissed when it comes time to pressing your record, but myself, like I can't finish a track without, you know, giving it a little fucking teeth, you know what I mean? So that's basically it. I don't know if you guys have any questions or whatever.
You've got a really unique opportunity to have an artist like Lorn here, so anyone with any questions want to yell out? Anyone?
Even questions with Logic.
What kind of synths do you like to use for basses?
Basses, yeah, it's good. The ES2 in Logic is really underrated, I think. It comes with Logic. I also haven't been paid by Logic. No, I really haven't. But also, the biggest synth I probably use is Surge, which is what you see here. I'm not sure how this compares to what you normally use, but there's a lot of nasty preset shit here. Typically, if you bring anything down by -1 or 2, it's gonna sound retarded. What else? Sampletron, which is like a modern day replications of like, this is what I sampled. Basically, it's as you can imagine, it's fucking metal scratching up against glass. And here I've loaded it into Ableton, and oh, you can't do that either. Okay. Well, the BPM is set to 450 on repitch, and my main tempo is set to 20. So any Ableton users in here can imagine it's probably not how it's supposed to sound. So I just play this.
It's the one underneath it, bro. Underneath it.
Which one? Please teach me how to use this program. Okay, hopefully that works. This is literally a metal plate scratching against glass. As you can see here, or no, you can't. I've got a few layers pitched down, some pitched up, some distortion, some blah blah blah. But yeah, basically that's my process, I guess. Yeah. So sampling shit, you know, sample shit you wouldn't expect, running through shit you wouldn't normally do. Distort it, slow it down, slow it way the fuck down. Yeah, have fun.
Awesome. Hey, thank you so much. That was awesome. Yeah, you guys who are staying around for the show tonight are in for a fucking killer show. It's ballistic.